welcome. This is the Steel Shanks Women's Premiership.
It's going to be a good matchup. I'm really excited to watch some women's footy.
We are a go into the Steel Shanks Women's Premiership. Cracking run and great pressure, I have to say. Oh, bang! Look out, here I come. Oh, great ball, and that will be a try. Oh my goodness! And yes!
What a try!
Welcome back for Game 2 here at ARL Live Saturday League, showcasing grassroots community club rugby league at its very, very best from across Tamaki Makaurau. I'll tell you what, with the support of our new broadcast partner this year, Beyond the Dugout, we will broadcast a mixture of different grades, ages, men's, women, boys and girls, culminating in the Premiership Grand Final on Sunday, 17th of August at Trust Arena, Henderson. Game 2, of course, just moments away. Waitemata taking on Glenfield. Lindley, what do you make of that first game just gone?
Oh, you know, what an outstanding display of our future Kiwi Ferns, like the girls, for that age, and talking to some of them about how long they've been playing in the game, just brilliant to see that the future of our game is definitely in good hands.
Of course, Cornwall Park playing host today. It's a beautiful day down here. I've seen you get your steps in already. You've been all over the place. A few familiar faces down there.
Yeah, just can't help myself, And my kids often say you can't take her anywhere. But it's just great to be back down, around the sidelines and, celebrating a fantastic game of rugby league and also with our fellow wahine.
So post playing, you've done a little bit of coaching the coaches even?
Yeah, a little bit of coaching the coaches, a bit of mentoring. Just, whenever anybody rings me, basically, I kind of feel sometimes I'm on tap. But I absolutely love it. Love still being involved in the game in any possible way. And, find myself also, just putting my hand up whenever somebody gives me a call and says, can you fill in, such as today? Also, just helping to uphold the integrity of our game through the judiciary system and then also just around sidelines.
Well, just have a look there at the Glenfield team. Of course, Grace Kelly, and Husitia Sekope, they're 6 and 7. Are we getting them around the park? Of course, captained by Finau Mahi, number 13. Any familiar faces there in the Glenfield team? A lot of young ones. A lot that I don't recognise, to be honest with you, Lindley.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. I spot some names that I know from back in the days, and I'm, unsure of the relationship there, but I'm sure, there's some great genes there in the Pakalanis and also the Timu, and then spotting also, I think, the O'Sullivans as well through the Glenfield team. So some great rugby league names in there.
Some new names here too for this Waitemata team. This is the beautiful thing about the job. We are witnessing the future. This is the next generation coming through, and we've got a front row seat for it. So our two teams not too far away. We'll be right back after a short break for hopefully the kickoff for Game 2 here in our Women in League round. Well, it is that time of the year. The pre-season is done. The off-season is done. It's back into it now. And backing into it with some ARL 9s.
Woke up today, smile on my face. May not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Yeah, I've been through it all, I've been through it all. Looking at Goliath at the stand tall. My heart, it feel like David every time I fall. My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef, I had to let it be. Spend a lot of time wasting energy. That ain't made sense to me logically. But I feel way better when I walk in peace. Please don't bring the gossip to me. I mean, no offense, I'm finding out jealousy. Only a lack of confidence. Focused on me more, focused on you less. Everybody do that, look around and we blessed. Woke up today, smile on my face. May not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay.
Here we go. The two teams perhaps a little laid out on the park. Our man on the ground, Gordy Gibbons, getting them out of the changing rooms. Good on you, Gordy. So Waitemata taking on Glenfield here in the championship grade for our senior women's. Referee Nigel Williams just going through the formalities of the coin toss. So not too far from kickoff here. Geez, that nines tournament looked fun. You ever play nines, Lindley?
Yeah, I actually had the pleasure of playing nines and just absolutely loved it. Yeah, just all of that open space there. If you've got a bit of pace on you and you've got some, playing in a team that has a good drive forward and you just get to run around the outside and have a bit of sprint training, it's always a lot of fun.
Well, it seems to be a game that's growing, and it never occurred to me until some of the teams from up north, they said it's a lot easier to run a nines team because you only need, 9 to 10 players that kind of have a full squad. You can put that all into a minivan and off you go. When you're playing with a 13er side, of course, your squad's from, anywhere from 17 to 20. So wherever your your numbers are down a bit.
Need more seats in the van, eh?
That's the one. So it looks like Glenfield will set up to receive. No, that looks like they're going to kick. So from left to right. So Waitemata to receive. So a bit of a jumble for numbers with this Waitemata team. Don't pay too close of attention to the numbers, of course.
Oh, she's being told she has to place kick. Oh, thought for a minute there she was going to drop out, do a droppy.
So no tea, no dramas. Here we are underway. Oh, big tackle.
Girls, just get on with it, mate.
So Uwale in the number 9 jersey, she's a centre. She finds her way back to position. Waitemata with the first crack here on game 2 of our Women in League round. Oh! If this first set is anything to go by, we're in for a heck of a game here. On tackle 3, Waitemata. Down the right side they go. It's put down. You got to play to the whistle, ladies. Because here we go. Glenfield strike, jumping on the loose ball. They're going to take it to the house.
Well done.
What a way to get it started. A gift from us to you. Here's your first 4-pointer.
Well, they say to play on until the referee blows their whistle. Well done, Glenfield, for jumping on that opportunity and backing yourself with that little kick through.
No mucking around there. Joe Sullivan. Say it ain't so, Joe. Number 17 on the back. I thought she might have had the number 7, but no, there's no need to adjust your screen. Joe Sullivan with the first try, and she's looking to convert it too, of course. Joe, a good friend of the family here at Auckland Rugby League. Usually on the other side of the fence during the match day proceedings. Here she is. The first try of the game, and unfortunately not the first conversion, as that's pushed to the left. So Glenfield, with one touch of the ball, find themselves in front. 4-0 to score.
Yeah, like Waitemata looked like they were, they had a little game plan happening for their opening set. It looked very well structured. Unfortunately, with just that little fumble, the urgency to make that ball dead was not there, and Glenfield made the most of it.
Well, it is round 1, of course, so both teams, of course, might be a little bit green around the edges. So lesson learned for Waitemata. If you drop the ball, make sure you jump on it. So Glenfield with their first full set now. Lolo here, the number 9. Can't fault the contact here from Waitemata.
No, not at all. They've got some good defence skill there.
Some big contact coming in here. Lola here done well to stay on her feet. Sullivan's at dummy half, the try scorer. Turns it back on the inside. Oh! Great low tackle. An opportunity to play the ball fast, but she's bobbled it.
Yeah, I think she just had the shins taken out from underneath her. We now see what happens when your shins go into shock. You can't get up and play the ball.
Big contact down low. Tila Temu. So the Temu name, a familiar one for you in the rugby league circles.
Yeah. Well, not just Temu as well. There's a couple in there. I was looking at the Lolo here too, just wondering if she might be related to Tui. That was, such a great role model through the Warriors camp for a while, and then playing over in the UK. But, yeah, I've played with a couple of Temus in my time, and again, mentioning the UK base, some of them do go overseas and get to make a profession out of it in the earlier days of rugby league. Oh, she just had her feet swept out from under her. Good contact from both teams.
Some big D seems to be high on the priority list for these two sides. Very slow play the ball. Lying all over it. Referee's happy to let it go, though. As Waitemata from very deep position launch a
Yeah.
Kamikaze attack up the middle. That's Leslie Sewer, the number 10. Number 10 and captain for... Whoa! Waitemata.
Bit of
Wow.
a second crack at it. I think, Glenfield need to push up, though. Like, the opportunity here for Waitemata to actually have a good run onto the ball may actually, have their defence fading out later on in the game.
Well, the referee's screaming at him to get him back on side. He could be hoarse in the first 10 minutes. So ball is bobbled, is lost backwards. No, it's not. Referee Nigel Williams said it's gone forward. Great chase there from Waitemata.
Yeah, put the pressure on. Force the issue.
Look at the chase. The winger can hear the footsteps coming.
Definitely. Those footsteps were gliding through the long grass.
Yeah, Alexis Maunga, the number 13. So Yawale, the left centre's gone into the scrum, which means there's an extra number out here on the right.
Yep.
Waitemata.
Ooh,
Nice pass on the inside. Playing to their strengths there, the size up the middle. Seems to be a recurring theme for Waitemata.
She was
ball on the
inches
ground.
away from that try line. Oh, good D. Look at that.
Sullivan.
Yep, she's just gone and made Waitemata lose about a good 10 metres on that one.
Great ruck control too. It was a one-on-one tackle, but she calls a slow play the ball. Great read from Sullivan. She's a machine. Second tackle. Working from marker. There they go. From right to left. That's Maunga. Plays it back to Uale. Short side. Defense is there, but they're all offside. Be interesting to know the mix of rugby and league players in this one. Usually the case in the women's game.
Yeah, would be. That's why I thought, when we were looking at kickoff, they were going to do a dropout.
Oh! Might have mucked up my schedule. I didn't know I was going to be at WrestleMania for game 2. Oh, this could be the leveler. Yes, it is. Half an opportunity spotted there from Isadora Kenny, the captain for Waitemata. Leading from the front. We watch that replay. Talk us through this one, Lindley.
Oh, it looks, like there's far too many players in that tackle, which has freed them up. And from dummy half, you see, just sneak. Oh, the old play the ball and disappear off accidentally sideways. You open up that opportunity, right? You've got the players that are standing there on defence. Their vision's a bit blocked, and the opportunity comes.
Well, there's no kicking tee in sight, so they're going to have a crack at kicking this off the ground.
Could get a player to come over. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, player's got a tee.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's hard enough kicking into this this breeze here at Cornwall Park. Kicking without a tee, it's almost mission impossible. Far from the fairway, as they would call it. So interesting setup there on the tee, very flat. Could be a low, hard drive here. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Getting plenty of stick there from her teammates. Understandably so.
Yeah, they're even making her go back and get the ball. Still, it's easy for us to criticise, but if you get out there and you actually try and kick that ball, might be a different story.
So 4-4 the score, 20 minutes left in the first half. Waitemata don't want to share their kicking tee today. Interesting little tactic there. So it'll be another one.
There's no mates until the game's over.
That's it.
Oh,
what
nice
a
one.
kick.
Look at that.
Oh, miraculous.
Oh. No, she's dropped it. Bummer. I love her urgency.
She's very quick off the mark.
She's absolutely hunting that ball out.
Well, that's how she scored her first try. Picking up the loose ball. She almost jumped on that one. Masterful kick. Landing right on the 10-metre line. Waitemata doing just enough to force the error. But let's have a look now at some of the strike here. Great passing. Here we go. The winger in open space.
Go, girl. Go, girl.
Oh, still going. Beats one tackle. Pins the ears.
Oh, nice run.
Dragged down by Joe Sullivan. The urgency you mentioned. She's just come from the other side of the field to make that tackle. And now she makes another one. So the markers were square, but the A and Bs were not. So it'll be a Waitemata penalty. Tap and go. Off the mark though, referee calls it back. So Julian the tap. Play it back to Maunga. The captain and try scorer, Kenny.
Big fend off there.
Oh, ball gets ripped 2-on-1. Kenny looking to be the strike for this Waitemata team early on. So she'll tap and go herself. No, she'll pass off. Some strong defense. And Leka Lolo. So Sullivan with the tackle. Some numbers on the right.
Oh, look at that. Offload.
Slight hands, little bump, separation with the defender. Almost
under it.
spinning over the line. They do get under it. Great D.
Well done, Glenfield.
So Glenfield with the scrum. 16 minutes gone in the first half. So it is the Women in League round. It is the start of a new season and some new initiatives from Auckland Rugby League, including their Love Their Game. This is an initiative launched in March by one of the Auckland Rugby League partner, Active, partnering with several Auckland sport organisations, including the ARL, to help adults understand how they can best support young people in their lives, showing their love in a positive way. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, like the players on the field, they want to be here and play the game, and they love that you've come here to support them. They want to hear your words of encouragement, and, you know, like just making sure that we continue to support the growth of the game.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. She's on a
Glenfield
run.
with the break.
But she's gone.
And she,
she
I thought
stopped.
she had her.
Oh, gets the
offload
pass
back
away.
inside. Still going.
Oh, where's the support?
Oh, we're coming back.
Forward. Said it went forward.
The offload was for. Do you think if she pinned her ear, she had it there?
She should have backed herself. Absolutely. Absolutely. She had it.
Well, you watch the replay here because I think the fullback's chasing, but the fullback doesn't want to tackle.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one thing to catch her. It's making the tackle that comes next.
Yeah. Just a quick shift of the ball. She could have swapped hands, put in a really big fend on the chaser and perhaps got another 10 metres at least. But good on her. What a good break.
Great break. Looked like Leke Lolo in the chase. It looked like he got hit by a sniper. Going down and back play. That's another forward pass. Winger coming across just to make sure with the tackle. So Glenfield with that breakdown field, they'll get to maintain some of that territory they earned. With an early turnover here from Waitemata. There's 13 minutes left in the first half. 4-4 the score. Nothing to separate these two. From the start of this game to where we are now, can you feel one team's more dominant than the other?
Nah, I'm loving both teams have urgency. It really looks like this is the grade for the big hits and they're in it for, the contact of the game. But yeah, I think whoever makes the most of the space when they get into the space are going to be the ones that come away with it today.
Well, you mentioned that space, Glenfield working their way into some red-hot attacking territory.
Ooh.
They roll some fresh legs on the field also.
Oh, she might get done there. Yeah, incorrect play of the ball.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Sometimes even though, it could be your first game or your second game, you're quite new to this. A lot of the players in that forget just to lift that foot and play the ball correctly.
Yeah, so the ball put down by a mysterious lady, number 22. She's not here on our team list. So we'll find out who that is in just a minute. But for now, she is the lady of mystery, number 22. So Glenfield, Waitemata, sorry, off the back of the scrum. Down the right edge. Big D. Tackle's broken for Waitemata just outside their 30. 12 minutes left in the first half, 4-4 the score. Burning through the tackles here. Still inside their half. There's the golden ticket they were waiting for.
Let's see how they'll make the most of this penalty.
I wonder if they'll opt for the quick tap and go here.
Well, it's not a quick tap now.
No, the defense is ready and waiting.
Oh, they're taking an opportunity for a player swap.
So we'll get a good look at those changes in just a second. They bite off about 4 or 5 metres from the penalty, so still inside their half. Glenfield defence squeezing right up, hoping to keep him down this right edge. Sullivan with the tackle down low, helped out. On tackle 1. Into the Glenfield half now. .30 out from the Glenfield line. Ooh, looking for the contact. There's Sekope, the number 15 for Glenfield, looking to jam in. They might have left numbers short out here. On the edge, Waitemata happy just to keep rumbling forward. No apparent shots down the edges just yet, but they might go this time. Down the left side. Grubber. Oh, it's put down. Play on's the call. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a bummer.
She had a bit of time too.
Yeah, yeah. she'll watch this back on the replay and recognise, yeah, she did have the type. But when you're on the field, you don't know. Like, she may have thought that the number 13 that was behind her, she may have thought was an opposition player.
Isadora Kenny, we recognise there is a little bit of strike for Waitemata. She almost gets it done herself. That would have been an emphatic try inside the last 10 minutes of this first half. But it was knocked on first from Glenfield, so still an opportunity here to take the lead. Kenny will feed the ball into the scrum. Taken off the back.
Oh, going blindside.
Here they go, short side, a little wraparound play. Looks like Cornwall. Kenny towards the post. Oh, big tackle. Brought in to play it.
They're opening up quite a few holes in that Glenfield defence line.
Back on the inside, it's worked well, hasn't it? The little inside pass.
Yeah. It's like something that, they're quite favourable to.
Well, you get these big defenders over chasing. You can catch him out on the inside. There's a nice little dummy. Sucks in Sullivan.
Ooh.
Glenfield repel the attack still. Great work to play the ball there. Long pass. Here's a little bit of space.
Nice.
The ball is in the hands of the winger. Breaks through. There you go. Referee likes it. No worries from the touchy. Waitemata, 8 points to 4.
Well done. Look at that little show. Go. That's quite intelligent, knowing that she needed to suck in and get rid of O'Sullivan being such a strong defender.
Coolio with the skills there. Unfortunate not to get the try, but one play later. Oh, come back as no try. We missed that one. So I'm assuming it was the catch and pass from Saffron Julian that was put down. So still nothing between them, 4-4. Ball is ripped. Ripped 1-on-1, I believe. So Waitemata back in possession. Here we go. 7 minutes left in the first half. Kenny's that first receiver. Left they go. Lekaloto looking for someone back on the inside. None forthcoming. There's the offload.
Go.
Waitemata, pin the ears. Oh, what a put down. Denied moments ago, you can deny them no longer. Great team try there. Look at the numbers for Glenfield. Sucked in here on this run from Lekaloto. What about the offload?
Yeah, just when the Glenfield players thought that they had Waitemata, just a straight little offload, sort of like a little bit of a basketball lobby over the top. Just get it out to her players because you could see that there were numbers out there.
Well, it's so effective, that second phase football. Do you think some coaches undervalue the importance of a good offload? Like, I know when you get in this part of the field, it's a lot of structure, a lot of system stuff. But just pushing up on a good offload, it's very hard to defend, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, and I think some coaches do tend to be a little bit too structured, and you need to just have faith in your players. Like, if they're spotting something, they definitely need to have the opportunity to go for it. They may need to spot that this girl does not want to carry on kicking for the rest of the game, although she has a big fan club in the crowd.
Huge fan club. Lekaloto. Oh, she can offload the ball a lot better than she can kick.
Yeah.
4 points adds up quicker than 2. So Waitemata with the lead, 8 points to 4 over Glenfield. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. I'll tell you what, Lindley, every set there's been a big hit, hasn't there?
Yeah. like I said before, it looks like this is the grade for the big hitters. I love it too that the Waitemata girls have turned up today in pink socks. It's something that we recognise as Women in League. Lots of women's initiatives in that, and charities and sponsors pick up the colour pink. And so it's nice to see them all wearing some super bright, looks like I want to be a tradie socks out there on the field today.
See those socks from space, couldn't you? So here we go, back underway. They've got a kicking tee this time. So Waitemata in position through Malga. 35 out from her line. Very deep in their attack. Loto. I know she can offload, but she keeps hold this time. Kenny's first receiver out on the left.
Nice defence there too from Glenfield. Nice three-lady stack.
So there's a great run. Setting the platform now. You've got your ball players split either side. Corleo's in possession this time, as they look to be setting something up on this right edge. So Cornwall at first receiver. 45 out from the Glenfield line. Here's a shift now. Very, very deep. Kenny looking for some runners, but they almost missed the bus. But there's an offload. Cornwall up the middle. Still going. Defenders hanging off her. Can't seem to bring her down. They do now, though. And this will be tackle 5.
How about that? Good.
Kenny. Here they go. The shift. Loto. Got options. Ooh. Oh, wow. The interception. They won't bite off big meters, but Glenfield with an interception, a crucial interception with 2 minutes left before half-time.
Yeah, they were all quite flat, eh? It was like they were all looking for somebody to be kicking it downtown for them, where really they should have shaped up as a backline.
Well, it is round 1 for these ladies. We expect a bit of cobwebs, but Waitemata, they just seem to be getting better and better every time they touch the ball, every set they have. The combinations seem to get a little stronger. As Glenfield find themselves down by 4 points, 2 tries to 1. Here's one of those try scorers, Sullivan at dummy half. She's a real live wire around the ruck.
It's got great urgency.
Oh, play on is a call.
Oh, waiting for impact.
With a bit of open space out there. 5th tackle. They're all offside in the middle. We'll see what Glenfield
nice.
do as far as capitalising on this. Straight up the middle.
Good
Here we go.
feet.
Still going on her
yes,
feet.
There she is.
What a try. Rugby league at its best.
And she's kind to her kicker.
So considerate to the kicker as she puts it down under the post.
Oh, yeah, true.
What a try. That might be the best try I've seen today. So, Sullivan to line up the conversion. My co-commentator looks to set up some interviews for a game we've got coming up after this. Papakura taking on Otahu. That is the jewel in the crown of our Saturday live. As Sullivan adds the extras, believe it or not, we have a lead change right before halftime. Glenfield 10, Waitemata 8. As we watch the seconds tick away. They were a little late to start. We'll see if that's reflected in the match manager's clock. Could be another 5 minutes before they kick the ball off. Waitemata in no rush. Might be some tired bodies out there. It's been a big first half. A lot of big contacts. We may have time for another set, perhaps. So, Nikoloto. Nikoloto to get us back underway. Oh, and she's got some under behind that kick. Down inside the Glenfield 10. We might have time for another set, perhaps. Maybe not even a full set. So no one at marker. There is eventually. Glenfield rumbling forward. We've seen what they can do from inside the Waitemata half, but what could they do from inside their own half? Onto the 40-metre line. On tackle 4. As they blow time off here. So it's surprising that this is the only play to go down. The amount of big hits that we have seen in this first half is unbelievable. There's another one there. No arms in the tackle, I believe, but might have been the way she landed, perhaps on the shoulder. It's very awkward. So slowly to her feet here. Hopefully nothing too serious for the Glenfield player. Find out who it is in a moment. But for now, that is halftime. What a game we have. 10 points to 8. Glenfield leading over Waitemata. We'll be back with the second half shortly.
Kia ora, Crystal. Thank you so much for joining me on the sideline. It's always a pleasure to see you. Just want to congratulate you first and foremost on your Coach of the Year last year. And I know that you also play a coach a lot of the times in that as well. You've been very inspiring, not just as a Kiwi firm, but also as a Aotearoa Māori player and a coach. What sort of advice would you like to give out there to some of our young girls that are aspiring to come through the grades and potentially even pick up and mentor and coach when they retire?
I think the best advice I could probably give to anyone in rugby league would be just to enjoy it. I mean, when you're doing anything, I think the most important thing is that you're having fun, and when you're having fun, especially in footy, you play good footy. So if anyone out there is aspiring to play rugby league, coach or anything like that, just make sure that you have lots of fun, and off the back end of that, you'll be either successful or it'll just be something that you'll want to continue doing.
And with the Papakura team, they've won multiple premierships over the span of quite a few years, and I see that there's still quite a few players in your squad that are playing today. What are you guys looking for this year in regards to championship round and well, being the first game, but heading towards there, what's the team culture feeling like this early in the season?
I think you just hit on the head there with team culture. That's probably the most important thing to me as a coach, is creating that culture, creating creating that safe space where everyone, feels inclusive, where everyone's having fun, where everyone enjoys each other's company, and then obviously that flows onto the field. So, for our team at Papakura, we've put a lot of emphasis on creating a good team culture, and then, at trainings, it's such a vibe. I enjoy being around all our girls, and then hopefully today that will be reflected on the field.
Thank you very much, Crystal, and all the best to the ladies, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Lindley.
Next. So how are you girls looking today? Being the first game of the round, women in rugby league. Like, what's the vibe amongst the team today?
Yeah, everyone's excited. It's kind of been a bit of a long pre-season for us, so we're just excited to get round one underway.
Do you have a lot of girls that have either played secondary school or through the grades that are playing today?
Yeah, I think we've got a few ladies that have pretty experienced in the game, been playing the game for a little while. And saying that, we have probably got about 11 players that were unavailable due to other commitments and injuries. So, it's put a bit of a strain on the team, but I'm more than confident in the team that's running out there.
And when we look at, like the future of your club and, like it's quite a hard gig coaching a women's team and that. As a male role model to the future female players of our game, what advice would you like to give there just for the other guys that are looking at potentially coming across and perhaps coaching a women's team one day?
Yeah, well, first up for our squad, it's a brand new team this year. We didn't have a team. Otahu didn't have a team in the premiership last year, so we're just excited to be able to have a team in the premiership again. And yeah, I mean, the more volunteers that we can get involved in the ladies space, I think that's where the real growth is in rugby league at the moment. So the more volunteers that we can get, the more that everyone will benefit from it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for joining me today, and all the best to the girls.
Cheers, thank you.
Take care. And out.
Fantastic coaches there, George Carmont and Crystal Rota. Absolutely, look at the calibre and the quality of coaches coming through. We'll have a little look at some of the first half highlights. We'd show all the big hits, but we wouldn't have time to show all the big hits. But here's some of the tries that we see, and this was within the first minute of the game. Joe Sullivan kicking through an opportunist try. This was the very first touch for Glenfield. What a way to start the game. And then Waitemata, the nexus strike back. I mentioned some of the big hits. Here's one of them. No no arms needed for that tackle. Oh, there's the captain, Kinney, getting the ball down. Waitemata, some of these runs that they've had down this left edge. Heart and mouth kind of stuff, so exciting. Glenfield, you thought this one could have been taken to the house. But the referee pulled that back, unfortunately. But it wouldn't be long before they struck again, Waitemata. It's been one of the key features for Waitemata is their ability to threaten the try line every time they get down this end of the field. Here's another try that was a almost. This one I thought was scored. They pulled it back, NRL bunker style. So here we go for the second half. Glenfield leading 12 points to 8, but not much in it at all. So, Lindley, a little preview there for you at halftime with the next game coming up.
Yeah, I just caught up with the coaches sideline, and they're really excited. We've got quite a few new players coming across. It's great to see Otahu coming back into the competition. They were always ones to be reckoned with back in the days and won a few premierships themselves. And then, of course, Papakura coming in. They've got lots of titles under their belt and very experienced team, as well as their coach, Crystal Rota.
Yeah, well, we're so lucky with the schedule on today, and so lucky to be able to broadcast these games here, of course, with the help of our friends at Beyond the Dugout, bringing you all the coverage here today from Cornwall Park. And this is just halfway through game 2 here. Glenfield with a slender lead over Waitemata as they look to extend it. 5th tackle, 30 metres out from the line. It's kicked up, taken by Loto. Beats
Nice
the tackle
little
of Sullivan. It might be the first tackle she's missed all day.
Beats the second tackle.
taken down eventually, but what a first half it was. What was some takeaways from the first half for you, Lindley?
Oh, look, absolutely loving the urgency and the contact of the girls. You know, a few bell ringers.
What position did you play when you played? Were you a big hitter? Oh, there's another one. Put that on the highlight reel.
She loves running that unders ball, just that real tight off the ruck kind of ball. Myself, I played quite a few positions. I loved loose forward. I would have loved to have thought of myself as a big hitter, but I'm a realist. I was around the ankles.
Are you one of them? You're a big hitter until the big hitters come along.
Yeah, it was my team that made it look like a big hit.
Lotto, here we go.
Here we
Waitemata.
go. Winding up.
We know she's got the ability to offload that led to their second try. This time she keeps hold. She'll play it just inside the Glenfield half. I think they were looking for the kick to come from the right edge. They'll kick it down the left. Glenfield in a great position. Sullivan at dummy half. In behind the ruck. You got to be
Oh, look at that.
on the ball here when she's at dummy half, because they've got another quick play the ball. Relentless pressure coming from Glenfield. This time down the right edge. There's a little pass that got off just in time because the centre was cleaned out, not held. As they keep going. Oh, that one.
Oh,
That one there, just one offload too many.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed they gave that away. That was such good work that they'd done.
Oh, Waitemata looking a little bit gassed, which seems to happen in the start of the second half. Takes you a little while just to find that second wind. Thought they were on the ropes there. Some great attack from Sullivan out of dummy half. But now on tackle 3, here they are.
Yeah, I think being such a warm day too, the coach will be recognising that he may need to roll his subs a little bit quicker than he normally does. And being the first game of the season. But geez, they're doing well.
So tackle 4. Julio using her numbers down the right edge. There's a wide pass out to the winger. Thought she might have given it a bounce. Try to take it on the full, down at her bootlaces. Ball's knocked on. So on tackle 4, they didn't seem to bite off too many metres on that one. I think the set started on their 25. They might have got maybe 10, 15. That was last tackle coming up. So they won't get to their kick, which means Glenfield will have a scrum.
Yeah, there's a couple of tired bodies already out there.
Well, they need to find that second one because we've still got 25 minutes left to play. It was always my thing when I was playing. I hate looking at the clock. As soon as I saw the time, it would start messing with my head. I'd like to just not know how long was left. There's nothing worse than being tired, looking up and seeing that there's 33 minutes left to play or something like that.
That you've only just kicked off.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys play in the middle. That's
No, you just love
a
it,
whole
you know.
new level of pain.
It's like watching O'Sullivan. She really looks to me like she should be playing in loose. She just loves being across everything and in amongst everything.
Well,
She's got the energy.
I've noticed that she's playing both sides of the field. She's covering everything in defence. So keep your eyes on her as Glenfield rolling up towards her 30. That's tackle 2. Lola here from dummy half. Oh, flattening defenders on the warpath. Here they go, 10 metres out. Glenfield, they lead by 4 points. Could it be more? Little appeal to the referee for time off, but getting gingerly to her feet. Perhaps here's the time off given eventually. Great offload, great support. Might have caught an elbow or something. Looked like some late contact coming in from that Waitemata left edge. So I believe that's tackle 3 maybe.
Yep, magic water's been and gone. We're back into it.
Done its job. Oh, almost. You have to say, Glenfield, if they don't score on this
That was a nice quick
there's
play.
one coming. Waitemata by the skin of their teeth. 5th tackle. Can they hold on?
Final.
Oh, yes, defence gets up. You've got no time to pass.
Oh, great defence from Waitemata.
That's the way you do it on your try line, isn't it?
Yeah, drive them sideways. Don't give them an inch.
Drive them sideways, everyone up. Big contact. They needed that. They're trailing by a try, falling behind by 2 tries. Could create a little mountain for them to climb as we approach a 22-minute mark here in the second half.
Oh,
Struggling to find some daylight in this Glenfield defence. Very, very condensed through the middle. Perhaps they'll start to go wide. Here we go. Scrambling defence from Glenfield. Even with the offloads and support play, Waitemata still struggling to get any go forward. That's one way to do it. Straight up the guts. So 5th tackle. They're all offside on the left edge here for Glenfield. Coolio
oh, nice.
boots a ball. Great defensive set from Glenfield. So a brave run there down the short side. It was about a 1v5. Smart move to come off the left foot, back towards the post. Very, very condensed attack here from Glenfield. They don't look to be going around.
Oh,
Ball goes back, Sullivan's there.
oh.
So Sullivan with a rare error. Under the defensive pressure there of Saffron Julian. So 10 points to 8, little score correction there, the final 20 minutes. So Kenny feeds a scrum.
Oh, driving tackle.
Waitemata just really have their backs on the wall at the moment. If you're the coach of Waitemata, what would be the messages going out on the field right now?
Oh, to settle down, like they've done very well by, when they created their shape and made sure that they were including the entire team. So just spread it out and get the whole team involved so that there's like an even share of the workload both on attack and defence.
Oh, they've been under all kinds of pressure early on in the second half. Struggling a little in attack, struggling to find some territory, but now great opportunity and a bit of breathing space.
Glenfield's body, even though Glenfield are on defence at the moment, like their body language is looking a lot better than Waitemata's.
So inside the final 20 minutes now, 2 points the difference.
Oh,
So defender getting back slowly there for Glenfield. So there might be one short on the D-line perhaps. Kinney. Julio. There's Lupe Crouch, the number 16 for Waitemata. So Koleo again, they had to drag some defenders from the left edge of Glenfield to defend that. They might be short here. We'll find out this time. It's Koleo this time.
Yeah, they're a bit stacked.
Oh, great work from Sullivan, putting the pressure on. Forcing that early tip on.
Sensed a bit of the stacking going on with the Waitemata team. We could see them all lining up here. That they'd spotted a bit of a gap, but yeah, great defence again from Glenfield. Shutting down the Waitemata attack.
So we find ourselves in a real arm wrestle here. 18 minutes left in the game. I'm sure you want to start your season with a win on ARL Live. Big crowd forming here at Cornwall Park. Of course, Papakura taking on Otahuhu straight after this one. Papakura, of course, the defending champions. 2024. Did you watch the final last year, Lindley?
No.
Oh, you missed the classic.
No, I know. I definitely had regrets not seeing that final last year. I was actually away in the Wops.
Oh, it was a great game. It was Richmond taking on Papakura. It was very much the OGs, the old dogs, the experience, taking on the next wave, almost to speak of this Richmond team. And you know what, the experience trumped in the end. But it was definitely one game to remember.
Yeah, well, Charlene, who was coaching the under-18s in the previous game, that she was the coach for that Premiership Richmond team last year. Does an amazing job.
It was so special.
Regardless of the grade, yeah.
Yeah, but one of the battles, Amber Carney, who's playing the game after this.
Yeah, she's in today.
Yeah, so her head-to-head with Paris Pickering was, a real key matchup, and there's going to be key matchups all over the park in that game. So we'll be heading there shortly, but for now, we got to get a winner out of this one. Glenfield and Waitemata. Glenfield hot on the attack. Here we go. Breaks the tackle. Oh, wow. Is that a try saver? Looks like a no-arms tackle from the fullback to save the try. Professional foul. Nigel Williams puts the foot down. Off to the sin bin you go. What a tackle break. Back off the right foot. Oh, yeah.
What do you call there? Do you think that he might give a penalty try? No, he would have given it already, wouldn't he? She's pretty close.
So I think there's a defender on the ground, which I believe was from the bump off in the lead up to that try. So Tangiao Misipika, number 14, that our almost try scorer, she's back on her feet.
She was the one that was just injured, and we thought, well, she might be looking to leave the field. Looked like she had a bit of a stinger.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she's a bit of a winger.
Good to go.
Off down the sideline.
From stinger to winger.
Oh, I think there's something in the water bottle. They've got, we're looking at Glenfield potentially having the best trainer of the season, that young fella running on the waters.
Boom. Yeah, looked like he actually caught the chin there of Tangiao Misipika. So no penalty try given, but it is a professional foul. Saffron Julian has been sent to the sin bin. Glenfield, the fresh set of 6 on the Waitemata 10. Still a player down and back player, hopefully nothing too serious. Lindley, we were talking off air before the game about the Warriors team, this Wahine Warriors side. It's coming into the competition this year. We've been waiting a long time, a little too long actually. I thought it might have happened the year before and then we were made to wait. But finally, we got a team, the NRLW. I believe the squad is fully locked in now, maybe one spot left.
Yeah.
Exciting times though.
Oh, absolutely exciting times. You know, like watching as they've been signing the girls and announcing the girls that are either coming home to New Zealand to play or have played, you know, Warriors when they were around a couple of years ago. It's just really exciting to see that pathway opening up. When they were first talking about it, you know, there were a lot of Sevens girls that were interested, so we've watched some of them come into the fold, and it's always no mai, haere mai, like, you know, like we want to continue to grow the game and women's sport in general. So it's just amazing times. Very exciting.
Yeah, exciting times and exciting times here if you're a Glenfield fan, because they're up by 2 already. And I'd say they've got plenty of time to rest and recover. This is a fresh team now. 15 minutes left in the first half. If they crash over here, it could be potentially 2-score lead. Waitemata holding on. Still very early in the tackle count. There's an offload.
Nice
Could this be
offload.
the extension on the lead that we were waiting for? Yes, it is. Great work from Glenfield. Second half, they're starting to run away with this now. The centre, Madison, Lenore Toma, the number 3. Oh, apologies. That's the looking at the wrong list there. That's Pakalani. Catalina Pakalani, one of 3 in this Glenfield side, crashing over for the try. You had a feeling that try was coming, didn't you?
Yeah, you know, like when you look back to the defence line, there was about 3 holes there, and it was a matter of where Glenfield going to capitalise on those holes and let the ball do the work, and they did. So well done.
Well, Joe Sullivan letting the ball do the work there, sailing over the uprights. 16 points to 8 now the score. 13 minutes left in the second half. You mentioned that NRLW side for the Warriors, they've managed to recruit the Knights coach, Ronald Griffith. Do you know much about this fella?
Oh, not personally, but I have, you know, like watched just a few of the teams and that he, you know, is coaching sort of journey, and you know, like watching some of the players that he's been picking too. You know, you can sort of get a bit of an idea of the vision and the culture that he already has in his head. I love the fact that he's taken the time out to have a look at some of the grassroots level last year, and I think one of the first signings that he picked up was straight from out of the Auckland club, you know, the local competition, and he's an amazing player. So that straight away, you know, tells me that he's not just in it for the game, but also to grow the local game. And I'm a fan. Not of Newcastle Knights, but he's going to have to let that one go.
Yes, of course. Aotearoa, a real hotbed for talent in the rugby league game.
Yeah, and look, you know, we the madness of the up the wars culture and that. So now, you know, we extend that into the Wahine game. So we just absolutely love it.
Oh, offload there from Glenfield. Back to Sullivan. Oh. Big contact. Wow. It's turning into one of those run it straight competitions that you see online. As a bit of something for everybody this game. Oh, what?
Oh, she just came back in for another one.
I thought she couldn't see her coming. I think she was playing possum. She pretended she couldn't see her until she dropped that big shoulder.
Oh, I think she should get checked.
Huge shot there. Glenfield is a defender down, but they are no mercy. They are pedal to the middle. Oh, they put the ball down just as I put the commentator curse on them. So Glenfield slow to get back in attack. Oh, wow. There's 2 games going on here. There's one on the scoreboard, and then there's this I smash you, you smash me going on. I've lost count who's winning that one. So Waitemata, they're down to 12 players at the moment.
I think 18 actually, that was brave of her to come back for a second shot on the runner. But, perhaps could be a good idea for her to take a break.
Well, it's brave to come that close to the sideline too. Waitemata trying to get something happening down that edge. A little bit of push and shove from the marker as they work it back towards the middle of the field. Sullivan down low. Offload goes to ground. Lotto picks it up. Still going. Could be another offload here. Decides to keep hold. So surely a little late in the tackle count here. Got another injury. So might be a little bit of cramp perhaps. There's the big hit. Oh! Wow. Watch that all day, couldn't you? Poetry.
I would not have tried to come in for that second crack. After, it was a good attempt on the first one. I just lost it.
So knock on there. Waitemata really struggling in the second half, aren't they, to get some go forward?
Yeah. I think, on the back end of all of the big hits that the game started with, sometimes you just can't keep that up for the full game, and it's starting to show.
Well, Glenfield with the 8-point advantage here in the second half. What's been the key for them taking control of this one?
I've actually been impressed with, they have, even though they're going in for some big hits, right, they've actually got good balance and strength behind it, so it's not a full energy kind of a hit. And I think because of that, their fitness has sustained them better, and that's giving them the upper hand. As well as O'Sullivan. She makes a huge difference.
So
lost it.
Bit of back and forth there with the errors. So of course all these scrums are taking minutes off the clock. Time is not on the side of Waitemata, but here we go. The fullback is back. Saffron Julian, of course, sent off 10 minutes ago for that try saver. Glenfield crashing over eventually. But you almost forgot it was been 13 verse 12, hasn't it, for the last 10 minutes?
Well, with number 18 down, that's actually been 11 versus 13.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Waitemata, limping around the park for a bit there.
So Kulio from behind the scrum.
Oh,
nice little draw and pass.
She's a good little playmaker. Got some good vision.
Half a hole there opening up for the sin bin returnee. Hunting for some big shots still.
You see them lining up and about to launch. It's like, step.
Very, very deep on the advantage line here. Lorto's left the ball behind. It's just as they were shaping up for a bit of game time at the other end of the field.
Yeah. The idea and the intention, you can see, definitely a really good shape starting to form with Waitemata. Just the execution, game one, I guess. But they tidy that up a bit, and they'll be a very different team in their next game.
So Glenfield feed the scrum. Sullivan at first receiver. There's a penalty. I'm not too sure what it's for.
Striking in the scrum, maybe? Oh.
Most rugby union style there, the old penalty in the scrum. When I say rugby union, it's a dirty word, isn't it?
I tuned out, bro, sorry. Not really, like we do get
so
a lot
much-
of transferable
There is.
skills.
There's so much cross code
Yeah.
these days, isn't there?
Yeah, and a lot of the girls, like back in the days and it's great that we can still do it now. You play multiple codes so that you get your skill sets up in both in defence and offence, and then you make the choice when it comes to representative. If you get that opportunity, is when you really start choosing the passionate game that you're most wanting to pursue.
Well, you can almost just play both. This is what happens these days. A lot of the hybrids, the Tyler Wongs and the Portia Woodmans of the world, just chop and change between the two. Interesting thought. Someone put this across my desk the other day. Ruby Tui missed out on the Blackfern squad. I believe there's one spot left at the Warriors, maybe. Do you think she's a shout to creep in there?
I think that girl could play anything she wanted to. So if rugby league would be a passion of hers and she put her hand up, I don't see why not.
Well, I'll tell you what, the media team would be buzzing, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
To have Ruby Tui jump on board. One of the biggest names in women's rugby.
Oh, she's just like an awesome person, right? She drives and lives and breathes her culture, and and she's got a lot of people behind her. She knows how to work the crowd.
Well, I mentioned she missed out on the this current Blackfern squad. One player that's made the Blackfern squad, Braxton Sorensen McGee. Now, we watched her playing under 18s on this very field just last season. So you talk about the pathway in the women's game. She was playing under 18s. Now she's starting at fullback for the Blackferns. Unbelievable. What a story that is, and definitely one to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we used to have a bit of a tussle across the codes and that when I was coaching.
Oh, hold that thought. Here we go. Waitemata up
Is
the
that
middle.
Kinney?
Pin the ears.
Yes, is that Kinney?
It's Kinney, the
Oh,
captain,
yes.
leading by the front. Oh,
look at her
where's she
go.
going? She thinks someone's
she's
coming
raced the
over
ref.
there. Oh, yes. Here we go. Strap yourself in. There's 3 minutes left in this one. Kinney with her second try of the day.
Kinney, are you faster than a ref? Yes, you are. Well done, girl.
Wow, look at that. You wonder where the game breaker was going to come from Waitemata. And there it is, the captain leading from the front. She put that little angle on her run. I think she could hear the footsteps coming on the inside. Better safe than sorry. So 16 points to 12. It's far from over. There's no rush to take the conversion. Finley's heading down to the field for some post-match interviews. I'm sure she can give him a rev up, let him know. There's only 2 minutes and 2 minutes left in this one. So a change in kicker. Becca Lolo has moved aside. I don't think I've seen that before, the adjustment made from the person who brought on the tee. Oh, it's missed. Oh, no, and that's full time. They've run out of time. There's always going to be a race against the clock when you're 8 points down, but Waitemata finishing with last try wins perhaps, but no, Glenfield victorious here today. 16 points to 12. That brings an end to game 2 here at ARL Live.
There ain't no way you're bringing me down. Thought that you could the dugout. Lace them up and we run out. Step up.
So game 2 coming to a close as the two teams shake hands. They're going to want to move out the way quickly. Papakura and Otahuhu in the Steel Shanks Premiership coming up next. But what a game that was. Big hits from start to finish. Now, I know no one asked me to, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to pick an MVP there, Isadora Kinney. The captain and number 12 for Waitemata scored the last try. What an inspiration. I can't wait for these two teams to meet again. Very close encounter. Plenty of cobwebs both sides, but plenty to like also. So Lindley's down there with the captains. I'm going to throw down to her in just a minute as soon as she's ready. So Lindley's downstairs now. Isadora Kinney. Let's cross over to her now.
Kia ora, thank you for taking the time out. What a game, what a massive game. There were some huge hits in there. What shout out would you like to give your team today? First game of the round, women in league, what did it mean? What would you like to say?
Oh man, just want to shout out to Waitemata. The girls, a lot of them, it's their first time playing, but man, they played a mean game today. I don't think we had the dub, but just proud of them, and they were so scared at first, but they got through it. I think their first hit makes them more confident for the rest of the season. But yeah, it was good.
So what are your words of encouragement then, after this game and you go back into the sheds and that, what are you going to say to the girls so that they come back next week?
I'll just tell them, did you guys like that? Nah, no doubt. I'll just tell them, that's just a little taste of Women's League. The rest of the season, man, it'll get better for them, get better for the Women's League. And man, so many of them can go so far, they just don't see it yet.
You led really well, for example, and loved the runaway. I was cheering for you. How long have you been playing the game?
Oh man, I had a long break. Last time I played was probably 2 years ago for Roosters. But yeah, 2 years break, put on the beef, but happy to be back on the field this year. Yeah.
Well done, you led your team well today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of your season.
Happy Mother's Day.
Kia ora.
Kia ora,
Thank
how are
you.
you?
Yep. Thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, again, what a game. It was lovely to see that you just came in, you guys were having a chat off camera and then just celebrating the fantastic game that you had today and celebrating women's sport in general. So how long have you been playing the game?
Too long, no. I played and then had some children in the mix, set my career, and I came back last year to get a women's team on the shore with a few others. It was really awesome. And yeah, it's been awesome. It's been a really good journey.
We love seeing Glenfield back in the mix, it's been quite a few years. I used to play against some of your girls. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
And we love seeing that Glenfield's back in there. The girls there was some big hitters out there and some great runs. She has really great shape. What would be the advice that you'd love to give, not just to get more girls involved and come and play for your team, but also for the girls that are going forward for the rest of the season?
Just give it a go, see if you like it. Our girls are quite diverse. We have netball players that have never played before, but they know how to hit hard. And we knew when they went up in some hit shields and the coaches were getting winded. But they had never played league before. So, yeah, real testament to them and the girls. I asked my daughter this morning any words of encouragement, and she goes, believe in yourself and be brave. And she's only 7. So
awesome.
I thought, okay, I'm going to take that on the field with me today.
Well, there you go. I think the advice of a 7-year-old is amazing advice and something we can all take forward for the rest of the season.
Yes.
Thank you very much and go and celebrate with your team.
Thank you, and happy Mother's Day to all the mums and the single dads too. Not going to discourage you, but thank you very much, and thank you to our girls and our club and all our supporters for backing us from the day dot. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Have a good rest of your day.
Go and enjoy. Thanks. See you later.
Oh, good to hear that. On both sides, players that have never played the game before. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell. But coming up next, two teams that have played the game before. We got the reigning champions, Papakura Sea Eagles, taking on Otahuhu Leopards. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Cheers.